Let me find out, make sure this is all recording all nice. So while I'm checking that, I guess I should give a little bit of history. So playing Alien Isolation, kind of bumped into what always happens when I play Alien Isolation, except for like the first time when I just toughed it through. The game gets really monotonous after a while, and I pretty much hit the same spot I always hit, and I end up quitting because it's just like the game's pretty much told everything it can tell. So screw that. I'm done with it. It's a good game. I actually I don't mind recommending it to people, but it's just it gets monotonous. So instead, we're going to play Zombos. Zombos, the video game. Oh yeah, a bunch of free download shit. So again, something I've already played. I only played through like the first campaign as Leon though, and I'm thinking I might do a new one. Start off playing it as Claire, and then play as Leon as the second half if I do it all like that. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Standard. Hold on a second, let me send something out real quick. Okay, anyway. Let's do this. Play some spoops. Also, I'm recovering from a head cold, so that's nice and fun.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink their teeth in you. I should attack somebody.
Oh, come on. Just getting good.
And as usual, I'll be staying quiet through most of the story stuff. Reading notes aloud, things like that.
I need some sleep. What do I do? What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I'm almost there. You know me, I'll be fine. Sounds good. I'll be back as soon as I find Chris.
Cheap ass gas prices.
I will, but I gotta go. Why does everyone think I'm gonna get in trouble? What the?
So something I like about this game. Originally Resident Evil 2 took place in, I want to say 1998 or 99, something like that. Like, first Resident Evil took place in 97. And they pretty much kept this. Like, all the tech, like, you know, no one really has any cell phones, I don't think. All of it's just shit that existed in America in the late 90s. Nice little, just tiny little touch. Also, different opening if you never played the original one. In the original one, like, this was just a cutscene, and it was in a diner. And it was very PlayStation looking.
Hello? Anybody here?
Just noticed that ice machine.
Hello?
Down right there, the herb ice cream. Herbs heal you. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. It's all the herb colors from Resident Evil. That's great. That's a great little detail. I'm not just going to rush through this either. Good old Eric magazine. Seriously, Eric magazine.
Are you okay? Wait here. I'll check it out.
Let's dance.
Excuse me, is everything okay?
Stay back, ma'am. I got this.
Get off him!
That's pretty gnarly.
Come any closer! What the hell is up with you?
Okay, just a little bit of bias. Probably should have started off as Leon. Weird little thing. I mean, I like Claire, don't get me wrong. But, like, Leon's aggression makes a little bit more sense since he's a trained cop. Like, her like, oh my god, get off him. Now I'm going to shoot you. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, she seems just a little too fast to draw a gun. Whatever, if that's like my biggest complaint. Oh, shit, that's right.
Can't be alive.
Oh yeah, this is also the same system as what Resident Evil 7 had. Also a good game. A little bit more slower paced. Oh, shit.
It's like don't shoot!
Get down!
We gotta get out of here.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit. What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Is that a thing? I mean, I grew up in kind of small town America, and like home of mega pharmaceutical corporation. Speaking of pharmaceuticals, I think I'm dying. Lord have mercy.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no survivors?
No, there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up. What the?
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now! Hold on!
Claire spends the rest of the game with a broken hip.
Claire! Claire, you okay?
Yeah! I'm alright! What about you?
I can't stay here. It's not safe.
Oh, shit. Go on ahead! I'll meet you at the station!
So, not exactly a criticism I have of the game, but the opening is, if you haven't played the PlayStation game, it's very different. Try and conserve ammo. What the hell? Go forward, Claire. I'm getting killed right at the beginning of the game. Okay, here we go. I was just going the wrong way.
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
So anyway, like, the game begins completely differently in a way. Like, you go through a lot more interesting stuff that you do eventually go through in the game. Like, there's a gun shop owner you meet and everything in the original. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. It's the kind of thing where it's just like, I'd recommend either one of the games. They're both pretty good in their own little way.
station. Almost there.
You get to the police station a lot faster in this version. Which is fine, Like, it's much more action-oriented. The original is pretty much like, I mean, it is a sequel to the original Resident Evil in like every sense of the way. They fast-track you to this shit in this game. So I just finished up Death Stranding, and there's a little button you hit whenever you get somewhere new to give like a little ping on all of your surroundings to see to see if there's anything to find. And I was instinctually already hitting R1 to do that. Okay, let's see here.
Anybody here?
What's my inventory looking like? No, let's see here. A well-worn key. Thought I discarded that. Where's my item box? Ah, there it is. I'll do all that stuff in a bit. Let's get rid of that god-darn key. Deluxe weapon added. Samurai Edge, Albert model, 15-shot capacity, 9mm handgun. Based on a design by Albert Wesker himself, this gun has been customized for robust performance. I will not be... Will I not be using it now that I'm thinking on it? You know what? No, I'm going to play this from the purest perspective. I don't need ink ribbons, right? I do not. It's cool that I still got my old save data, though. Oh well, Claire, second. You are now gone.
Come on, Chris. Where are you? Oh shit. They're inside too.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
I should help this guy.
So I like a good zombie apocalypse story as much as anyone else, but like it really is all kind of silly, right? Like it's not really a big challenge if you really think about a zombie apocalypse. Like the whole like 28 Days Later, Dawn of the Dead remake, all that, like running zombies, when people are like, oh well, it would be unfair, so it's not scary. I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That's terrifying. A zombie that would run after you is goddamn scary. I choose to ignore that. But zombies are fun. They're not deep. I hate it when people are like, "Oh, they're great social commentary." They're really not. The zombies really aren't. It's like there's exactly one story you can tell with zombies, and it's people can be mindless monsters. There, I've just told you every single zombie, like, movie, like, subtext is bad. On a related note, I'm also of the opinion that George Romero absolutely did not intend for social commentary in his original movies. It's cool that it's there. There's nothing wrong with it being there. But when people are like, oh, the original is a great metaphor for race, I'm like, I'm not saying it isn't.
Focus.
I'm just saying it was not intentional. And you can tell that because pretty much after Dawn of the Dead, like when you could tell he started intentionally putting social commentary in his movies, they weren't as good. And that's my hot take for the day. Still, good movies. Really hot take. I think the Savini remake of the original Night of the Living Dead is better than the original. But it could just be because like the makeup effects in that movie are really, really good. Hold up quite well. More fun hot takes. If you ever wonder why there's so many remakes of Night of the Living Dead and they're like all over the place, it is because Night of the Living Dead is in the public domain. If you know, Chester nobody from Bumblefuck, Arkansas want to make a Night of the Living Dead movie, you can. Nothing's stopping you from doing so. You know what? Let's... Is she still hurting? Yeah, let's spray her with that wonderful aerosol magic.
Oh my God.
A lot of bloods. Can I shoot the lock off? No, you cannot.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
I'm here.
Open the door! Hurry up! Hurry up and open it!
Larry, give me your hand.
Help me!
Take the plot device.
Hold on. Give me your other hand.
There's the good stuff.
I'm so sorry.
That is juicy. Bleh. Up. There's my alarm saying that it's time to turn this little thing off. I'm going to get into the main room and then I will. I'm going to try and go in like 20-minute chunks for this. A little thing explaining puzzles. That little statue thing I saw earlier. I forget about... Yeah. So, in this game, it is often better just to put him down and run. Eat, go down, please. And always keep a loaded weapon. It's great.
Yeah.
You're safe. For now. Marvin Brown.
Thanks.
Obviously someone taught you well.
Yeah. I know how to take care of myself.
Come on.
And they greatly expand Officer Marvin's role in this game. He was in the original.
Nobody knows what caused this?
Didn't have as big a role.
There's a lot of theories. But all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah, telling me.
Hey, keep that on. Just in case.
And exactly what you think happens to him happens. Spoiler.
Chris, we're out of here.
You really Chris's sister?
Yeah. Why? Did you find something?
He's on vacation. Europe, I think. Left weeks ago.
Vacation? It's great news.
Well, I've got more for you. Looks like there might be a way out of this secret passageway.
Good. Hey. We should probably get you to the hospital.
The most obvious symbol that there's a secret passage at.
Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself. So you can see your brother again. Now, you probably need this.
No, I'm not taking that. You're gonna...
And be careful. If you see one of those things, no matter who they were, you can't hesitate. Take them out if you can. Or you run.
I forget, do knives have durability in this game? I want to say they do. Yeah, it does. But this is the kind of game that keeping a knife on you is a pretty good idea. Yeah, there's that statue that is in the... This might be a key to an exit. It's like, no shit, ding dong. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do one of those. Officer's notebook. Yes. Was it the circled way out that gave it away that this might be a way to an exit? Oh, funny stuff. Okay, so lionhead, herb, batbird. Okay. Nope. Okay, is it that or... Yeah, I think it's the bird. And there we go. I am instinctually hitting the Death Stranding button in order to find dew splotchies on the map. Oh, you don't have to figure out where it goes. I think that was in the original.
Elliot was right.
Yeah, but we're not out of here yet.
Ugh. Okay, mild preview of things to come. Yeah, see? Useful shit, that knife. Okay, yeah, let's save now. Then I want to go do something else real quick. I'll probably be back later tonight. This game's fun. Get me a nice little backup save. And, yeah, got a bunch of extra stuff. Probably just going to be sticking with the default costumes and stuff. I mean, the others are fun, but... I mean... Even though I really like the low poly look on Jill... You know what? Let's see if I can pull that up real quick. Why the hell not? This is my channel. I'm never going to get big. I'll do what I effing want. A doff of the cap. What? 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 Oh, I guess I got Okay, well, never effing mind. Alright, see y'all in a bit.